For the F Shack. Love Dirty Mike and the boys.
Hey, are you Dirty Mike and the boys? How you know who we are?
What's this street called, the podcast?
Morning Good.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, by the way, shout out to Tim's Great Red Box.
Welcome to Morning Good.
Oh, yeah! All right, we start.
Fucking Bam Margera.
Squat bear the beers like the band.
Oh my god! All right, so we're here with Jake Ricca. I looked at Captain Rice today.
yeah.
Jake Ricca
How's it going?
and Captain Wright.
Hey,
Yeah, welcome to Orlando.
Yeah, this is the new Butt Rock comedy podcast.
Butt Rock Comedy.
what does that even mean?
Oh, dude, Butt Rock is like Daughtry, Creed, Papa Roach, just all around good music.
Do you think CKY counts as that?
Not quite.
So we started off with CKY on the Butt Rock podcast, dude.
What did? Yeah, that's a good point. Well, I want to widen our audience for the Butt Rock
Why is it
podcast.
Butt
You always
Rock?
want to
I wanna be a
widen
wide
anything with
butthole.
buttholes.
Yeah.
Why is it butt rock?
Because it's just genre that.
It kicks butt, dude. Yeah. It fucking kicks butt.
It does fucking.
It's the kind of music you play when you're in the car with your son, so you say "butt" to him because you don't want him to. You're that weird line between like a pillhead and a Christian, and you drive a truck. You know what I mean? It's this kind of weird thing.
You're on your way home from church, going to McDonald's, getting him a McGriddle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he speaks up, you give him the hand.
Exactly.
Your
you
mom's
hate your
being
kid,
a
but
real
he can't.
butt right now.
Yeah. Wash his mouth out with soap,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But it's my favorite one I saw recently. It was Papa Roach called on Chris Daughtry to come on stage to sing "Scars," where he's like, "Tear my heart open." I was like,
And the scars remind me.
I'm like, dude, everybody was fucking truck nuts right now. Was just jizzing in their pants in the comments.
Truck nuts.
It's this weird,
nuts.
yeah, it's this weird thing where I don't know. Sometimes when I see like a redneck, I feel more comfortable with the wild methy redneck than like the sort of wholesome red. Like it's something creepy about the wholesomeness.
Because they're supposed to be wild and crazy.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah.
You're like, this guy's in a cult.
Yeah. When somebody's just like, I listen to that good country music, you know, that kind of stuff that like it's gentle and it's about. I'm like, ugh, I don't want to hear about family. I want to hear about like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't listen to country. I'm not a big fan.
I've been telling you, I've been listening to this breakup thing. By the way, this is another unhinged episode. I sound so fucking gay pitching that. I'm like, this is off the rails.
Not too hot for TV.
This isn't your mom's podcast.
Yeah,
man.
But I feel like I've been on this podcast and I've been really like tame about the things that, like off the podcast, I'm talking about being a nutcase, but on the podcast, I'm kind of tame. So
dude.
I don't know where I started with that or what I was.
You're just going into your villain arc.
If you
dude.
get offended easily, turn it off.
Yeah, turn this off, dude.
Go
This is for
fuck
fucking-
yourself.
You're going into like your Homelander villain arc right now.
Yeah. Nah, I'm just gonna start shooting lasers from my eyes.
You gotta suck on
do it
some
for
grandma
my penis.
titties.
Dude,
Like
I was thinking
Homelander.
about it. I was on was it Field, and there was this like old lady that I was like, we were on the way to a show the other night, and I was like sending dick pics. I was trying to do it in the car in the dark, which is so hard because it's like the reflection on the window is
Last
like
night?
Yeah, in
You
the
sent
back.
a dick pic last night?
Yeah, I was sending it to you in the car. Yeah.
You just have them just like chilling, ready to go?
Yeah. I got a couple different ones. I have stuff where sometimes I like.
Whose are they?
They're not mine. I mean, come on, dude. What do you-
I was wondering why you were Google
I'm
imaging.
out here trying to get
pics.
pussy, dude. I'm not.
So you were straight up sexting in the car on the way to a show.
Briefly, there was this like old lady that I was like maybe, and then I immediately was like no, because she sent a pussy picture, and I was like, yeah, no, thank you, this is not for
Pussy
me.
picture's rough.
Yeah, it was a
Right,
rough pussy
Pussy
picture.
picture's
Yeah.
crazy.
I'd rather her send me a dick pic.
Yeah.
Pussy, yeah.
A
It's,
pussy pic is
Post menopausal, I was like, I want to try something a little different, but I was like, I can't go through with
Did
this.
she just send you a picture of a sandwich she was eating and you thought it was her pussy? I'm at Arby's right now. Nice pussy lady.
Might as well. Yeah, I think she shaved her eyebrows and put it on there. It was
Uh.
yeah, it's pretty nasty. But yeah, either way, I've been unhinged. I was horny at that fucking. There's something about Melbourne chicks that are hot.
They are
Do you
hot.
feel this way? There's kind of trashy look that it's like New York has this very unattractive look for women right now. I love that I've turned this into like one of those dude podcasts, like the women in New York.
yeah, gay.
Yeah. But there's this look where it's like the hair's pulled back in a bun, and they wear like a tweed jacket.
Is it like European and stuff?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
1994 to 2005, and I don't like it. But Florida chicks, a lot of them haven't changed the way they look, and it's awesome. Like that girl came in yesterday, tattoos, crutches, French braids.
Yeah.
Crutches?
Crutches were kind
surely
of
from a jet ski accident or something.
Yeah, I hope so. Dude. We were talking about that. I was like, dude, I so badly just want to get my Florida on right now. Like, I want to be right on the back of a jet ski of this girl with my wiener just smushed into her bikini, and I could just smell gasoline and lake water. I'm like, dude. And then I had another moment like that where I was in line on the way over here, and the guy in front of me got 2, what do you call them? White Claw Surges, which are like more alcohol. They're like 8% White Claw, and a can of Copenhagen. And he's wearing flip flops. I'm like, God damn it, I got to return to my fucking roots. I was like,
Florida rules.
It rules so hard, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty chill.
Yeah,
girl. I guess maybe it is because I live in Florida. Girls with tattoos fuck me up,
dude.
I
Right?
do.
She got one of those
my
giant
God.
clunky ass vapes that looks like a fucking Darth Vader device, and she's just like,
I built it myself.
I'm gonna fuck you later.
yeah.
She's-
She's got a little ankle, not like an ankle monitor, maybe even an ankle monitor, maybe even
you
an
never
ankle
know.
monitor.
Maybe they just made them fashionable. They're getting them so much.
Yeah, but like you know those little like what do you call them? Like little ankle bracelets where they got like a little bead on
Anklet?
it. Yeah, something like that. Ooh,
And they have like a flower on their foot.
yes,
Yeah.
lotus flower on the back too, something like that.
Yeah,
that's-
she's a butterfly tattoo on her ribcage.
They start usually with like a flower on the foot or something, and then next thing you know, they're just covered in tattoos.
Yeah.
They'll have like a really like they'll have like something down their spine.
Yes.
It's like,
Yes.
oh fuck me,
foreign
dude.
language or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
they'll
they'll get,
never
like,
learn.
Every time I'm fucking, I'm like,
They-
oh, hello. You're like trying to read it. The sun is always darkest before the dawn. It's on the other side.
the way of the dragon is so wise. I'll
But
show you, dragon.
It's a beautiful. Do you mind, by the way, before we talk about this, the people listening know I'm a huge fan of the idea of the Sausage Castle, and you recently went to the Sausage
we
Castle.
both did.
You guys
together.
have a fucking. So people that don't know, listeners, the Sausage Castle, which I've talked about every other episode, is the Playboy Mansion of Florida, basically, where it's just like a redneck. Not would you say it's redneck? What would you say it is?
It was a redneck Playboy mansion. That's exactly it. Yeah.
Yeah. So what was the Sausage Castle experience?
It's just fucking gross. It was just kind of gross.
I'm sold.
Yeah, it's just like a strip. There's like a stripper pole in their living room, and then right to the left of it, they have like an arcade with like, was it skee ball?
yeah.
And like pool and like an old arcade game, and then the other side was the like you get into the dude's bedroom, it's just got guns all over the wall.
Ooh, yeah.
And you walk out and it's just strippers, like
Yeah.
just hanging out, just being. Do you know strippers are just people?
I thought they lived at the club. Yeah.
No, they're hanging. No, I'm kidding. They're just hanging out, and
Yeah.
then
This is
one
misinformation.
by one,
I'm
they're
gonna
just.
cut this from the podcast. They're
That's
not
fair.
people.
Yeah, I don't want X taking it down for misinformation.
Elon Musk's like, actually, they're not real women. No,
Yeah.
they're actually robots.
But my favorite part where I've told the story on another pod was basic. I don't know why I said that before I was gonna do this. But basically, this girl was stripping, and she kind of looked like one of those ghouls from Fallout 4. Did you ever play?
No.
She looked like a nuclear bomb went off within a certain radius.
Oh, okay.
She does.
So
look
like the granny's pussy that I saw.
Yeah.
no,
that
but like
little
add a bunch of
exploded.
radiation to that.
Oh,
And
okay.
I don't want to.
Dude, this looked like somebody put
they
they
have a
up
bunch
this woman's
of
pussy. It was pretty bad.
They have a bunch of super attractive girls. There's literally like porn stars there.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
this one chick, she's not looking that good. She
Yeah.
jumps up there. It starts like getting like nude and stripping. She's just wearing the bikini part or like the thong, and starts spinning around. And she's wearing a sparkling butt plug
Oh hell yeah.
the whole entire time. And like you just see one by one people going from like woo to. She'll turn to them and this butt plug glimmers in their face, and they go woo. What? Like, everyone one by one is just realizing this girl has a butt plug in her.
You see
ass.
people like touch each other and whisper.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, that
dude.
was fun.
She took it out. It was like this big.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
That'd be great if it's like a strobe light. Just some guys just having a seizure on the corner. They had her
And she
asshole.
had like this guy with her who was almost, I don't want to call him her pimp, but he was just like tipper.
By the way, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. When did pimps start getting called cucks? Okay, Adam 22 is a pimp. He's not a cuck.
yeah, we did have this
He's pimping
debate
his girl out.
yesterday.
He's not a cuck. I argue Adam 22 so hard. Like,
I don't know. I'm on the other
dude,
side of the Adam
dude, no,
22
I
argument.
stand by.
But
this.
he married her. That's different.
I guess you never marry
That's
a
true.
bitch.
You don't. Yeah, you don't get.
You don't
high
make a
on
hoe into
supply,
a housewife. Hoes don't act right.
That is
Bro. You
that
suffer
is
some
important.
bitch dependency.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. But like that is the thing though. Like if you were a single guy, and you're like, yeah, she can go fuck this guy. Like that would be pimping. But then like nobody would call a pimp a cuck. But your girl's getting fucked by
A
somebody
pimp
else.
is like 8 of them. If it's your baby girl, it's not.
Yeah.
But all of
pimp.
your girls are getting railed by the dudes.
I believe it's pronounced bottom bitch. I've seen the
Yeah,
South Park.
yeah, yeah,
episode.
Yeah,
Yes.
bottom bitch. I don't know. But bottom bitch isn't baby girl. Like I'm sure pimps have wives that are just theirs.
Maybe.
And I just have a fucking army.
Do they also wear purple suits? The wives?
I hould
Maybe
hope
a purple
so.
dress.
Yeah,
Or
that'd be
suit.
dope.
Maybe she's like an important woman. She's like an attorney.
First lady pimp.
Yeah.
What does pimp stand for? Computer, pull that up.
PIMP.
I'm gonna look this up.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I'm
what
very
you
curious.
heard about me. We just know what it is.
Yeah.
Is pimp like
Pussy, instinctually,
mine?
mine.
Please.
Pussy. Mine, pussy. It's pussy in a different context.
I don't know.
Acronym's the word.
I don't think it's
Acronym.
an acronym. I think it's just a pimp is just someone that.
Put it in my pocket.
Oh,
That's just what- that's the first thing that came
It was
up. I have
way
no idea if
cooler
that's
than
true.
we thought it could.
yeah. And you even said it kind of cool.
Put in my pocket, bitch. The word pimp first appeared in English in 1607. That's right, bitch. In Thomas Middleton, you 5 gallons. It is unknown origin, but it may have stemmed from a French infinite
French.
pimper, meaning to dress up elegantly from present partisan.
You're going to say a pussy to me.
Oh,
I am going to put this baguette in your pussy for money.
I don't know why I turned to Arnold there. Give it the leak. Give me your pussy. I'm
Your
Arnold.
pussy is laissez competent.
But what else happened at the cat? Anything else there? Because you saved it. You're like, I gotta save this.
Oh yeah, there's one moment. It was everyone who was casually at the party was having fun on the stripping pole. You know, just spinning around a couple times, goofing off.
You show off your ween.
I didn't show off my ween. I should have. But eventually, this one woman gets up there and she strips for a second, and then this fucking juggalo gets on stage and she pulls out her tits, and he staples money to her tits, like her just bare tits.
Yeah,
He's
nipple and all.
Dude, yeah, he's like stapling, like she's bleeding and stuff.
Jesus Christ.
She loved it. She was having a great time.
Yeah. It's probably all the fucking fentanyl and ketamine.
Probably. I mean, obviously they look like they knew each other. That'd be
Yeah.
great if a random guy was just
Stapling
money.
My favorite part about that, what's it called? You were with us. It was you and me when they gave us like the tour.
Yeah.
Right, Miguel. That guy, remember whenever there was like a guy coming out, he was like, I had to get a stapler.
Yeah.
He was like, he went to like the other side of the property to go get the stapler.
Yeah.
It's
Just a guy from off my stapler, stapling.
His office.
So, yeah, Miguel's giving us like this tour, and the party's only in the house.
Yeah.
So like he's driving us to these like warehouses, and he sees a guy, and he thinks he's like a random person. He's like, "Yo, what are you doing?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh shit!" And it was that guy. I guess he knew him or something. The guy's like, "Oh, don't worry, I'm just getting a stapler."
No
He
questions
didn't,
asked.
and it wasn't like, oh, that's Mike. It was like, yo, that's Filthy Frank.
Yeah, it was like
That's a random
it was
name.
Possum. His name was Possum.
That was it.
They're like, "Yo, that's Possum."
Yo, it's our boy Possum. It's all right.
Yeah.
This is what would have happened to my friends if they didn't die. Like if they didn't die.
Possum was like rough. When we walk in, the first thing when we like second we walk in, Possum is walking around on stilts inside the house. Do you remember
He's wearing
that?
stilts?
Yes, he was walking through that little hallway.
He was walking through like a house hallway. Like the roofs are like maybe 2 feet taller than this.
Oh my god,
On stilts.
that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, his head was scraping the roof.
Possum was having a good time.
That sounds like something some guy named Possum would do.
Possum's our boy, dude.
Possum is our boy. Get him on, dude. Get him
Someone
on.
goes,
I would
"You wanna
love to
play
Dude,
Possum?"
I would
was like,
love.
I'll play
I think they
with
stopped
Possum.
doing the gathering of the Juggalos, but that's the kind. I think
did.
I would thrive in that because I feel so restricted by society. I know it sounds so
It's
weird,
the
but
closest you'll get being at that place.
because I want to just let loose and I don't know, maybe get peed on by a woman who's dressed like a clown.
there
I recently matched with a clown woman on Bumble. I'm like, fuck it. I'm not attracted
Wait,
to
how
it.
do you
but
know they're a clown woman?
let me pull this shit up.
Is her name Amanda?
No, I don't think so. Why?
Well, my friend, she like has like a clown persona.
Yeah.
Clown Sona.
Yeah, this woman looks so out of her fucking mind.
Is
But I'm like,
she-
I don't know. That can't be a terribly dangerous idea.
Let me
That's what
see.
the fuck.
Can I see?
That's a clown woman to you?
Keep
No,
going.
scroll the other. Show them the other pictures.
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of crazy.
This is kind of
Let me
music
see.
on her thing.
Oh, what the fuck?
Terrifying. But I'm like, I don't know, dude. I'm trying to soak up. Like, just the truth is
She
like,
might have an
You'll
OnlyFans.
send,
Being
a,
a
you'll send an
7-year
old lady a dick pic, but not swipe on that.
no, I swiped on. it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The clussy, dude. You gotta get that clussy, bro.
Clown pussy.
That clussy.
Do you think your lips are painted bright red like
Oh,
a
I
clown?
What was that David Tell joke? He was like, he's clown pussy. He's like, he asked a ginger girl, he's like, how many dates would it take for you to be comfortable with me calling you clown pussy? And he's like, clown pussy when we're loving, circus snatch when we're hating.
But it's I don't know. I just feel like I was, as I said, I felt like really restricted with the relationships. Now I'm just fucking pops open. I'm like, I want to try some fucking wild
Yeah,
things.
you are trying some wild things. Sausage Castle would be the place to try some
Yeah.
wild things.
Yeah.
Yeah. without being judged. But I feel like I would be so annoying about that. I'd be like, don't judge me, guys. They'd be like, we're not judging.
Yeah,
You know,
no
they'd be
one's
like, we're not
judging, yeah.
judging, but I'm just
All right, I went when I first started comedy, and that was like I was a little more like I kind of kept my shit together. I was like sober the entire time.
Oh yeah. I'd be so nervous
Recently.
at first. Yeah.
No. This time when I was like, because I'm 30 now, so I was like,
Oh,
kinda
so
like,
the first time you were wilder.
oh, I was drunk. I was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
getting fucked up, and
I feel like it'd be
Yeah,
hard
we
to
were-
not do weird drugs there because like I don't really do a lot of drugs anymore. But I feel like I'd want to just take acid or something.
I don't do drugs, but I got high there. I like we got high on the way and stuff, and I didn't smoke there. But then we just got I got blacked out because this is free alcohol.
It also
I
seems
got
like a
very
place you could
drunk.
have a terrible time. Like you get too
Oh, for
high
sure.
and then you're in the bathroom with the
Because
guy.
it
in
is free
clown face
alcohol, so
paint.
you could just fucking
Yeah.
you could make horrible decisions.
It's
I've
funny
got-
too. It's in St. Cloud. It's such a random part of Florida.
It's in Mount Dora.
Oh,
The old
okay.
one was in St. Cloud, then it burned down.
How did it burn down?
That is up for question.
I
There's theories.
I also get lucky.
God burned it down.
Every time I've been there, I've always ran into at least one or two like bouncers that I knew that were just
so
working
fun.
there. Like the
Oh,
guy
yeah.
working the main door there when we went last, I bounced with him for like years. So like if
yeah.
I didn't get into comedy, I'd be right there.
Yeah, all roads lead to me being at the
at
fucking
the castle.
You
sausage
called
fest.
it in the car too. You're like, I bet I'm gonna know one of the door guys. And as soon as we pull up,
He goes,
"Yeah,
Jake!"
Yeah.
I know a stripper that is there a lot.
Really?
Yeah, from high school.
Well,
Very
the
cool
one,
gal.
the one main woman who is naked like the whole time, I guess is like an actual porn star.
Yeah, there was a Brazzers chick, and the guy that was
now you're talking names I know. Now
Yeah.
we're talking. Okay,
There was-
because
there was
like, porn star is a
industry-
vague term.
industry.
no, there was like two Brazzers girls, and
Yeah.
the guy who was filming them, he used to take all the videos at like the clubs I worked at. And he was just filming them, and they were like, remember the cop car outside?
Yeah.
It was like it was very funny because it was just like shitty porno acting. Like, oh my god, are you gonna arrest me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so.
The higher the quality, the worse the acting gets.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You
That
never
makes
seen an
sense.
amateur video that looks fake. You're like, this is terrifying.
No, this is
How
real.
this
This
looks.
girl has no choice right now. That's terrifying.
But you're like amateur porn feels so real, and then it's like you watch like I got paid for browsers one time, and literally like they're like, I guess you're a firefighter. I'm like, what is this? It's like the worst
They're
acting.
having fun. That's what they're doing.
See, I'm about having fun, of course. Like I don't.
Are you sure
you're-
this is gonna cure my AIDS?
Yeah. But it's like I think there's something about like some level of amateur where you're like, oh, I like people having fun. By the way, like
Yeah.
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 Yeah, they do play dumb. They're just
I guess so. I'm like, I'm not watching rape porn. I don't watch it. I don't watch it.
they're very much like, well, I guess you are a doctor.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
just start going out. You're like, what the fuck?
yeah.
Have you seen the lemon stealing horse?
The lemon what?
It's called Lemon. Well, we don't want to look it up now, but it's the funniest porn intro ever.
Yeah. It's like
Why don't
it's,
let me just pull it up.
it's like
Oh my-
I think you can
It's
find the
just
intro
long.
on YouTube. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
the
so-
intro
it's
is
like-
on YouTube. It's
Yeah,
just
'cause
one of
it's
the
so, like,
funniest.
famous.
Lemon what?
Lemon stealing whores. It is one of the funniest like porn intros ever. It's just,
Yeah.
The guy just goes from like being kind of like dumb and flirty to like immediately.
Does this
like-
look like it?
It's the second one.
Okay, let's see this.
Are you gonna be able to play this on video for me?
I'm so glad that our lemon tree finally grew
Me too.
and sprouted fruitful lemony lemons.
I know. Me too. I mean, imagine we can make lemonade, key lemon pie, lemon meringue pie.
I think it's the most valuable property that we have.
I do agree. I think we should go to the bank and get a loan. Actually, I think we should just get lemon tree insurance
I think you're right.
and then get a loan and use the lemon tree as collateral because it is now insured. I truly do love our lemon tree.
Just imagine a life full of lemon trees.
I know. And all our beautiful lemons.
Endless possibilities.
Endless possibility. They're so beautiful.
There's a woman stealing their
I wish
lemons
I
right
was
now,
a
by the way,
lemon.
viewers.
You wish you were a lemon? If you were a lemon, I would put you on my shelf and cherish you like I cherish all our lemons.
That's so beautiful. I only hope that the whores aren't stealing our lemons. You know, those naughty whores always steal lemons.
We do have a couple lemon whores in this community.
Those damn lemon-stealing whores.
What's the
Because
song in the
one will
background?
take our
No idea.
prized lemons.
Hey, has it been about 10 seconds since we looked at our lemon tree?
It has been about 10 seconds till we looked at a lemon tree.
Hey, what the fuck? It's a...
Hey, what the fuck? That song was added in post. That's a meme version.
Oh yeah.
Lemon
But
whores.
no, you know what? I totally changed my mind. I get exactly what you're saying. There's a level of fun that they're having.
Yeah, they're having fun.
I get that.
They're not that dumb, you know?
Yeah.
Well, that's why I'll watch porn where the girl's fucking a guy with a small dick, and she's like, "Oh my god, this is ridiculous." Like that's kind of fun. But she's pulling out like a microscope. She's like, "Look at it." Oops.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I got issues. We discovered this on his podcast. I'm like, "Isn't it crazy? I like all this sex stuff." And then both of them were like, "Yeah, I think you were molested."
Yeah.
No way.
I don't think I was, but
I mean, I don't know.
Did you ever have anyone older in your family teach you how to shower?
no. I really don't
Ooh.
think I was. It's just so funny because like every single time, like. You used to be like, I'm crazy. People were like, you're normal. And then I've just been like sharing shit. I'm like, yeah. And then people were like, yeah, I think you got some issues going on.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad because if you look at like the wide or broad of like kinks and stuff,
Yeah.
shit gets crazy. Shit.
People like getting pooped on.
People
yeah,
like
yeah.
getting pooped on.
Yeah, that's
and
not
that's
me.
a great thing.
That's not me. Peed on. I've been there.
But, but that's not that bad. That's just so.
No, it's not. I was
Hanging out
telling
in
him
the
yesterday, I was
shower.
looking up, like, to feel normal about stuff. I looked up celebrities that like getting peed on. And it was like,
Wait, you like getting peed on?
yeah, I've had it happen one time. I liked it, but yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I've never met anyone that's like a sick fuck like this.
Where-
No, you just never met anybody who's honest.
Yeah. Where was the?
Look,
where
look,
was
I'm telling you.
No, I'm kidding.
All the presidents have been peed on, I guarantee.
Where's the target? Like your face, your chest.
My face. Yeah, I've been peed on my face.
Okay.
Yeah, I liked it.
Go ahead.
Do girls have like a stream, or is it just kind of? Because I imagine it just kind of fucking falls.
It
out.
sprays and then turns into or it goes one of the other. It only happened one time.
Like the beginning of a sprinkler, you know, it kind of like fucks up at the first try, then it starts going.
Yeah. Well, it's like, look, I like warm showers. I like naked ladies. I don't know why you can't just combine the two and make it
No,
one
it's
thing.
not bad. There's nothing wrong with it.
It's gross for me, but it's to each his own. My buddy,
But it's got to be like a lot of water. Like it's like in my opinion, if I were to do it again, I would be like, oh, drink a ton of water because I'd rather it just being like water coming out. It's more like the concept that's hot. But I'm happy John Mayer popped up as celebrities that like getting peed on because I'm like, dude, if it was somebody like Gary Busey, I'd be like, fuck, I don't want to parallel to like.
I love
Danny.
getting peed on.
Yeah. I'm like John Mayer, like that's cool, but I felt like a little kid, like a deaf kid, like hearing about like or reading about like Helen Keller or something. I was
where
like,
did they
I'm not
pee on
alone.
you? He already asked us, but where they pee on you again?
The face did it only happened once, and I liked it. But yeah, I'm not getting into. any
Yeah,
more
this
details.
girl was like, because this girl, well, not girl, my buddy told me, he goes, yeah, remember that girl from the show? I was like, oh, you talked to her? He goes, yeah, that bitch made me piss in her face.
Oh
Whoa,
shit!
so reverse.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit.
I've done that too.
She had like sheets on, like plastic on her bed, like she does this.
Whoa,
Oh, that's
that's a
like a
Patrick
raw thing.
Bateman ass bitch, dude.
Yeah, she's like, I want
that's-
you to piss in my face.
I will say this: I get grossed out when people make a fetish their lifestyle. Like people who do like cuck stuff isn't weird, but people that are like, now I'm never allowed to fuck my wife. That's weird. Now, you know what I mean? If you're like, sometimes my wife fucks other people, that's one thing. But somebody who's like, my wife can only fuck black dudes with 10-inch dicks, and I have to wear a cage on my dick. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like people who bring the fetish to reality to now it's part of their life.
I don't
That's
know.
weird.
Where instead of like they do it a couple times versus like, no, it's the only way I get off.
Yeah, totally. Because I like
That
vanilla
sucks.
sex too. I'll just have regular ass sex, and I'm like, this is fun too.
Yeah, missionary.
Some
ain't
of it's
bad.
justified because like I'll pay for a pedicure or something,
yeah.
but that kind of like is like a thin line.
Oh yeah, because you're a foot boy.
yeah,
Yeah.
But that couldn't be the line of like being nice too. Paying for a pedicure.
Yeah. But having the sheets ready,
The
to see,
sheets is crazy.
That's creepy to me. It's now I like that. I'm judging other people now. I'm like,
tarp.
that's weird. Yeah.
It's not spontaneous. Like, would it be weird if I kind of want to just pee on your face?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say no.
Well, okay, so it's a smoking
like-
hot chick,
Yep.
and you're with John Mayer. He's like, bro, come on, man.
John Mayer's there.
Dude, we're both getting pissed on
Can
me.
you
and
pee on
brother.
me? Maybe I'm down, dude.
But it's like, I get it's not for everybody, but I don't think it's as gross as I thought it would be. But
You get in your mouth?
yeah,
Ah!
yeah, that's what it is. Yeah,
That's what happens, dude.
yeah.
Did you pee in your eye?
No. Yeah. But it's so funny too because I'm like, I'm gonna unhinged, and the second I admit I got peed on, I'm like, fuck. I just told the whole world I've been peed on. Immediately caving in. I drink a Red Bull before this. My heart's just pounding. I'm like, fuck. There goes. I'm getting invited to no family things ever again.
I love how different the tones are. Like, yeah, I'm getting fucking unhinged tonight. I did get a little pee in my mouth.
It's just weird because you have resting politician face. So
You
like
do.
you kinda
Yeah.
yeah, you look like you could be like really having like an important position. Like your face. Yeah,
Dude, I
people
shaved before
need
this.
to pee on
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
If you're a real politician, it'd be a child, though.
Yeah.
Look, these bitches, they like pissing on me. I don't mind it. Joe Biden drowns in a woman's
I would
piss.
love Joe
he's
Biden
smelling
if it came
hair.
out that he likes to get peed on like currently.
Dude, that was the funniest thing when Tom Arnold came out. He made this fucking Vice documentary. He's like, there's a video of Trump getting pissed on. And then it never came out. It never was. He's like, I've heard of this video. What would that prove? That would prove literally nothing.
Why
It's
his hair is
gayest
orange?
shit ever. What's
Yeah,
that?
why is hair-
Why he's got that tint on his face? Golden showers, dude.
It works like bleach. It just stains you.
Yeah, he's just drinking kids' blood and getting pissed on.
I like
Like a true politician.
But it's like one of those things too, where it's like the guy. You know what I'm talking? Do you remember this at all? Tom Arnold.
Yeah,
was
I
like, he's like,
watched
yeah,
it.
yeah. Did they ever find the
'Cause
video?
Wasn't
It's
it
like a Bigfoot show. You watch a National Geographic where
'Cause
like the
didn't-
next episode we discover something and never found it.
he like interviewed a woman, right? And the woman was like, "Yeah, I peed on him."
And what does that change? It, like
Yeah.
it changes nothing.
It's just-
Trump has done way worse things than get pissed on. I think as a
Also,
guy
I
who's
mean,
been
that
pissed
kinda-
on, I immediately get so defensive about this. I'm like,
No,
what's
but-
wrong with this? What's
no, if anything, the documentary is bad for kink shaming.
yeah. We should shit on Tom Arnold for being a fucking bigot. Look,
Does he like getting shit on? What do you mean by shit? You gotta clarify now.
Yeah.
Now we have a whole new fucking world that's been opened up.
No. Just pissed off. But like, I think the Morning Good is taking a strong stance against Tom Arnold and his kink shaming ways. Yeah, I don't like this at all.
You know, I would have like. There's the other day he was like, "Oh, I need a place to have sex." I was like, "Dude, use my house." Now knowing what I know, you can't. you can't use my guest
you
bed.
fucking shot yourself.
This girl
in
is
the
gonna be
dick right
pissing
there.
on your face on
No,
my guest bed.
not that girl I was talking about. This is a different situation. But that was a crazy night too. So I got into town. I could tell this story. This is no piss involved.
Would that be the factor?
I came into town. My first day in town. By the way, it started out terrible. Tonsillitis, just feeling like shit, just having a bad day. I don't know what it was. You were just having a bad day, and I was like, "There's no way this day's gonna turn around."
Yeah.
Boy, was I wrong.
Whoa.
One of the best days of my life.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Because he saw me.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
We did the Don't Tell show, which was fucking great.
Yeah.
For people that don't know what Don't Tell is, it's like they do comedy at cool locations. So they shut down a coffee shop and did great comedy show at night.
We crammed 50 people in the Drunken Monkey.
Ooh,
Yeah.
drunken's
Sick, dude.
good. Drunken's fun.
It was a great time. Matched with some girl from high school on Bumble, and I was like, "Oh, okay. Like this is nobody like she was cute in high school, but you never cross paths. Let's see what happens." We go to hang out. We go to the bar. The people next to us at the bar went to the show, and they were like, "You're the comedian from the show," and I was like, "Oh."
Oh, dude, the stars align.
Yes.
I was like, I'm about
The
to jerk that
stars
guy
align,
off. Like,
yeah.
literally, I was like, he's like, "Dude, you were so fucking funny. You were our favorite comedian." I was like, "Well, it's
Fucking
Yeah.
hell yeah. Guys,
yeah.
come on. Say
Yeah.
it louder. She's in the bathroom.
yeah.
Hold that thought. Hold that
Please
thought.
wait one more second.
She did go to the bathroom, and I was like, "Thank you guys so fucking much. I
Oh,
appreciate
that's
it."
awesome.
She my parents live on like a golf course, so I was like, "Oh, okay, we should go there. Let's pick up alcohol first." We get in her car. She starts blaring Taylor Swift and just screaming at the top of her lungs. Grabs me by the hair, starts making out with me, pulling my hair kind of hard. I think I text you and I said, "I think I'm gonna die tonight."
Yeah, I texted. I'll pull the text out.
That's so
Well, she's
funny.
gonna listen to this, so maybe don't read the exact. I don't know how bad it was. It bad?
I don't know. I won't read
If
it.
I said anything really rude, I was scared. I thought I might die because this one was driving crazy. Like,
That
and I asked her, I
rules.
was like, "You ever been in a car accident before?" She's like, 3. I'm like, "All right,
That's
awesome."
awesome.
keep going.
She's a free
Yeah,
spirit.
but like keeps pulling my hair and making out, like pulling my hair. We go to like a traffic stop, and then she's like, "Steal that fucking sign." I'm like, "Hey, I'm just feeling in the moment." I'm
Yes,
feeling
dude,
like,
this
I'm
girl
like reliving high
rules.
school, dude. I'm like, let's go fucking crazy.
Yeah, this girl's amazing.
We go back to and by the way, before the date, she's talking about. She's like, "Oh yeah, last date I kind of went on kind of sucks." And she's talking about like another guy we went to high school with. She's like, "Yeah, it was didn't work out. Like I left the date. It was a bad time." And go back to my parents' house, start like hooking up on the golf course. And I was like, "Look, we gotta have sex." And she's like, "Well, I'm kind of loud, so we can't do it here." I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna pay for a hotel." So I pay for a hotel with money I do not have. Like I'm not gonna say how much money it was, but I did not have money for this hotel. We go to the hotel. I take a Blue Chew, and she says my beard's like too long, so I shave. Because my blood vessels are dilated, I start bleeding all over the place. Blue Chew's just pumping blood out of my face. She's like covering my face while I'm fingering her, like it's a fucking like Civil War nurse or something.
This is our last night together.
Yeah. And then so I'm just bleeding all over the fucking place. We get a hotel towel. We have sex all night. Great time. Next morning we leave the hotel, and the valet is the last dude she went on a date with.
Oh,
and sees us walking out. I was like, that was crazy.
dude, small world. You had like 2 small world moments with one lady. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was like, this is fucking wild. But then I've just been, I don't know who to talk to about some of this stuff. So like I went to my friend's grave and just bragged about getting pussy there the other day, which is so insane.
Flex on your friends.
Yeah. I was like, dude, it's fucking sick, bro. We're listening to Mac Miller. You'd have loved that shit, dog.
That's so
You
funny.
had sex to Mac Miller?
Yeah. I've never had sex with
Nice.
music before.
I'm gonna
that,
go
but-
pee and totally not jerk off to that story.
Oh yeah, dude.
I told you the other weird one. It's like I'm not like I want to cuck people kind of guy, but I keep having these weird fucking situations like that where like this other girl I was hooking up with in New York, she lives with her ex-boyfriend, which is a crazy scenario.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
Living
and she's
with
like,
the ex, dude. Fuck that.
there's a sort of weird New York liberal style where they're kind of like, no, we can all be friends. I'm like, dude, you can be friends, but don't live in the same house. It's crazy. And
So what happens if that girl? If I'm the guy. What's it called the girl? Whatever. The girl starts
do you know what
fucking
you
another
identify
guy.
as?
I don't know who I am.
Yeah.
If we break up, you're a girl,
Yeah.
I'm a guy, and I'm like, yeah, we can still be friends. We'll just live together. You start bringing home and fucking different guys,
Dude, that's what's been happening for like a year.
and you're
I'm like,
sitting there, and she's way louder than you've ever heard, and you're like, what the fuck?
yeah, dude, I'll be going crazy. I'll jump out of a fucking window.
Yeah.
And what happens is like she says all her friends are like gay and lesbian, so they're like, oh, that's totally normal. Like, cause like they don't. I don't know if they have a different level of jealousy or what it is, or their brains are different. But so what happens is we go to this girl's place, and she's. I kind of want to wait for Captain to hear the story. He might have an opinion on this.
I don't know, man. I'm just happy he's fucking gone. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, hey, man, good to
my
see you.
god.
Yeah.
Yeah, come back, dude. We were waiting for you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was quick.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even make it to the intro to a Mac Miller song. Yeah, we go back to this girl's place, and we go back. Yeah, and she lives with her ex-boyfriend. And I was like, I need to go to the bathroom. She's like, it's the second door, or she goes, it's right down the hall. I walk in on her ex-boyfriend jerking off.
Oh no.
Either that, or he was just watching video games with his shirt way up here.
He's jerking off to video games?
Or I don't know what he was jerking off to. I thought I heard Japanese noises. That might be something I put in post memory. Where I'm like, that would make the story better. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know when you're like, I don't know if that. I know for a fact I walked in. His shirt was way up here.
Whoa.
Then I go and have like I've
Did
been
he
only
freak
having.
out or no? Or did he just sit there and go, hey?
He just kind of like, and I was like, oh, I'm just so sorry. And then I had blue chew sex, which is like, I'm talented now because I have an extra penis. And so I just did the best performance. I'm like, dude, I'm not the kind of guy that's like, I want to fucking cuck dudes. And I'm like,
Oh, wait, you had sex with a girl and her ex was jerking off in the bathroom?
no, he was jerking off in his room. And then I went to the bathroom. I accidentally went into his room instead of the bathroom. And then I came back and I was like, I just feel like a bad, in both these scenarios, I feel like a bad person. Like, it's not my fault, but
That
like,
is insane.
That's so
But I know
funny.
what you're feeling.
because I got an average ass penis. I'm not cucking any. I'm not.
Have you ever been a home wrecker?
I'm more of an Adam 22, if anything.
That's why you're so pro Adam 20.
Yeah. Have you ever been a home wrecker though?
No, dude, I would never hook up with somebody who has a boyfriend. That's
see,
like,
I-
yeah.
Yeah. I've had a few run-ins with.
Really?
Yeah.
You've been a home
Intentionally?
wrecker,
I've been a
dude?
home. Yeah. So. Yeah.
On purpose or no?
Yeah.
Like you were like, you knew they were in a relationship?
You're just
The
Destroying
first,
families?
the first time ever. Yeah.
Did you have sex with Tiger Woods?
No. I was like 2 months to me. I was like a tiger, dude. I was just stalking my prey, like planning a little.
That's horrible.
Yeah, he sucks. You should break up with him.
Oh,
Just
that's
shit
so
like that.
shitty.
And then like I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't respect you. He doesn't-
I mean, it's easy for my generation or my age range.
Why is that? Because everybody's a bunch of fucking pussies.
Yeah, and yeah.
I always saw home wrecker as you're not trying to get them to break up. You're just like fucking.
Oh,
Yeah, it could be either or. Well, one of them I was genuinely trying to get her to
Break up with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never done that. One time a girl broke me up with my girlfriend though at the time in 3rd grade, and I said I wish I could shove a gun up her ass and shoot it. It's like a joke, and then I got suspended from school for like 3 weeks. I've always just had this like
I could shove a gun up her ass and shoot it.
and then they brought me to the principal's office. I was like, no, I said butt. I didn't say ass. I thought that's
yeah,
like what
yeah,
I was in
the bad
trouble for.
one.
It was funny too. It's like my whole life I've just been getting in trouble for saying like jokes. Like I remember my first communion was like I told a dirty joke and they were like, you have to go confess this. And then one time I thought a funny prank would be if I chased the ice cream lady with a shovel. I thought she knew it was a prank. But she was from like a foreign country, so like maybe there was a revolution there.
That's a normal day for her.
Yeah. And then there's been so many times in my life that I've had people come up to me and they're like, that wasn't funny. And I feel like this sort of has motivated my style of comedy. To be like, yeah, fuck you. I think this is funny.
How fucking old were you?
I was
when
like-
you chased the lady with the shovel.
Last week.
I was like I was probably like 9 years old, and I knew that I was that little that I wasn't scary. I was just joking, like
Yeah.
I didn't think it was like. And she came back like crying. She's like, oh, I just want to bring the kids ice cream, and then they come out with a shovel and they want to make babushka. Yeah.
She thought she was getting robbed of all of her ice cream.
Yeah. And I was like, this is like suburban Florida. I was like, I was like, this is just a little joke, but. Yeah, but it's just I've just had that like imprinted in me, and so I know that feeling when somebody comes to me and they're like, "That's not funny." So then you start doing comedy, and then people come up to show you, like, "That's not funny," and you're like, "I'm not gonna let you fucking tell me."
I
It's
heard
not
this
funny."
one before, bitch.
Yeah.
I remember I had one moment I had that was I'm very lucky there weren't cell phones back then because this guy would have hit me with his car if he was like on his phone.
Oh, really?
You know the scene in Home Alone where Kevin is like almost gets hit by the car and he's going ah, and the car stops like right here.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought that was so funny. My neighbor was pulling out. I just jumped in front of his car.
Oh, my God.
And I just assumed he would stop. Thank God he did. But I remember getting out and going, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
I just jumped in front of his car.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then just ran back in my house. I didn't say anything to him.
Pranks is there's a lot of things that just are not pranks, but you think
Dude,
they're
horrible.
pranks.
speaking of CKY and car pranks, they had one in the original CKY where there was like a bridge and the cars that would go under it, and they made like a fake dummy and they
throw it off.
Yeah, they
somebody
threw
could've
it off
died
like as a car
so
would
easily.
go. So it looked like a guy just jumped off the bridge and you ran over him.
Yeah.
That was the whole prank.
Oh, my
Yep.
God.
Pranks are crazy. Yeah, there's another one too. Like one of our friends, this guy in our neighborhood liked Pokemon. He was our friend, and we're like, all right, we're gonna write Pikachu sucks on a piece of paper and like put it on his doorstep and ring the doorbell. And then the dude was like crying like so much, and they were just like, and he had like a Jamaican babysitter. She's like, "It's not funny. He love a Pikachu, and then you do this to him." And I'm sorry. I thought it was funny to say Pikachu. Like, I'm not trying to hurt people's feelings.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make goofs.
I remember this was real fun. Then you have one of you and a friend, and you stand on like towards the end of the opposite ends of the road, and you act like you're pulling
Oh,
someone.
Yes.
that's such a good one.
An
That's
OG,
a good one.
dude.
Yeah, everybody
People were like,
stops.
"What the fuck's going on?"
Me and my friend did it on Bumby once, and we got like 30 cars to be lined.
Oh, see, that's a great prank. Yeah,
That's a good prank. I had a Pokemon prank too.
What was
Remember when Pokemon Go was huge, like in 2016.
Oh, yeah.
Me and my friend were at Lake Eola, and of course everyone's playing it.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, there's a fucking Charizard across the lake, but it's gonna go away in like 3 minutes. We were like pretending to be all freaked out, and we would legit like have people like run.
Yeah.
We'd like watch these groups of people run all the way to the other side of the lake. It was so we just kept telling people,
Yeah.
like, go on the other side, go.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
It's funny as fuck.
One I always want to do. You ever see a long line? Like New York, they have these long lines at like good pizza shops and stuff like that. And I just want to just fucking tell people it's closed, just to get people to go home, just so I can. But I think there's also like with bullying and prank, it's like there's a thin line. Like when you were a kid, there were times you were making fun just to make jokes, but then there was actually malicious. Like there were times where like me and a kid would be in like a fucking little roast battle thing, and I'll be like, oh, I actually got to come here with jokes to insult the fuck out of this kid to like actually win. But that's some level of bullying versus like making your friends. Like there's totally different things.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Were you a ding dong ditcher?
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, how fun is that, right?
It's great, the best.
Our biggest prank we tried to do, we said, my friend, I told my friend if what was this? So we were like, how funny would it be if we were calling it Ferris Buellering, you open somebody's door and just run through their house and see if you can get through the other side. And one of my
That's how you get shot in the forehead,
Totally. But one of my friends, he's like, I never smoked marijuana. I was like, dude, if you make it to senior year of high school without smoking weed, I will run naked through somebody else. Like, you pick the house, I'll just run naked. I was like, there's no, and of course he fucking smoked pot and like didn't end up being
That's
able to.
crazy.
That's I'm gonna Ferris Bueller. And
That's
you're like running
really-
through their house.
You could get away with it, but it's like, my friends do that shit like that all the time, dude. Like this one guy left his house and they're like, we're gonna go fuck around in the backyard. And then one of my dad's friends happened to be in the neighborhood and like saw him and like he's like football, like what is it called? When you're moving your legs,
Wind
like,
sprints?
yeah, he's just standing like this and it's he's like high school running back, 94, something like that. Like just like ready.
And he was ready to go.
Yeah. But we do one where you ring somebody's doorbell and you just see how long you keep a conversation going with them. And we time each other and be like, all right.
That's good.
Yeah. But then you're just wasting everybody's time.
Yeah,
Honestly.
yeah.
Right. But ding dong ditching the best is when you just keep going. Like we get people like once,
for
and this
sure.
one guy would be like, "You guys are jackasses. You better haul ass." So we call him the haul ass guy.
That's funny. Did you guys ever turn it into a game? Because like what my friend group would do is like we'd see who could hide the closest to the door.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
we'd
yeah.
have like a point system. So like one kid, there'd be like a porch, and he'd be like laying to where like you can't see him, but he's right next to the door.
Yeah. What are the laws on ding dong ditching? Because I would love to just do it as an adult.
I don't think it's
It's so annoying, but it's so fun.
As an adult.
Yeah.
Sorry, ma'am.
We could do some Jehovah's Witness pranks. That'd be fun.
Joe Witness would be good. We did. Me and my friends thought
Take
it'd
some
be
blue
funny.
chews, just go to some guy's doorstep, just hard as a rock.
You guys heard about Christ?
Just the tip of your dick is poking. I like that I have one speed. I listen to my podcast every week. I'm like, maybe I'll do something that isn't wiener and sex related. No, it's just going to be everything.
It keeps coming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just like my
there
wiener.
it is. Yep.
Have you ever taken an air horn to a golf course before? The old jackass sketch?
No fucking
You're just
way.
doing
Yeah, I
stunts from
did
you.
it.
did
at,
it?
The Winter Park Pines.
That's where they did it, right? You know that scene
No.
was filmed in Florida.
It wasn't Winter Park. It might have been Castleberry where they did it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But we did it at the Pines because there's a part of the Pines where the Katy Way Trail and Baldwin
Yeah.
go, and there's like woods, and we do it. Dude, we had golf clubs thrown at us.
Oh,
like
my
people get
God.
mad as fuck.
Dude, Katy Way, that's where shit went down.
Oh yeah.
Were you were in high school when that happened, right? Two kids got murdered from our high school, Katy Way, and thrown in like Katy Way Trail.
Oh, I
What
heard
the
about
fuck?
it. That was like, what year did you graduate?
I graduated 2015.
Okay, no. So I think they didn't get murdered, but they got beat up.
Yeah, this is a different thing. These kids, like, what happened was they sold guns.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
These kids are cool in my book.
Yeah, that's awful.
We're fine. I don't live here, so I can just say horrible things in this town and leave. And then
Yeah.
everything's so backlogged that, like, by the time this episode comes out, they're like, I'm gonna fucking kick the shit out of Michael. And then, but no, what happened is really fucked up. They like, I think they stole a car with guns in it. From my understanding, somebody's gonna call me who knows them and say this is not it. But they stole a car with guns in it, and they tried to like sell it to some guy who ended up robbing them and shooting them, and then burning them in a storage unit, and then throwing them on the Katy Way Trail.
Jesus
Yeah, it was fucking
Christ.
insane.
What the
But then the guy signed it THC gang, which is so fucking gay now. Like, it's like he's like the
THC
weed gang. It's
gang?
like he thought he was like hard. He's like, bro, we fucking smoke weed and shit. It's like that's not gangster.
We had Dirty Face Gang.
Dirty
That-
face.
Yeah,
gang?
that was like
a bunch
when
of white guys in blackface.
It was all just white guys. And then like they either all went to jail or died. And then there's just
We had something like that in my high school. They called themselves the Wolf Pack.
whoa.
Man.
Where'd you go
Sick as
again?
Fuck.
I went to Olympic Heights. And it was sad because I was friends with a couple of them, and they literally were like dying like through high school. Like they all had motorcycles. Like 2 or 3 of them died on motorcycle accidents. One randomly was just at a party, and like a stray bullet went through and hit him. Like
that
it
is
was
God just being like,
Yeah.
if a stray bullet kills you, that's
It was
Yeah.
ridiculous.
No
It was
more
like
bullet
so
wasn't
many
at
of them
that
were
party?
dying. What?
the gun wasn't at that party.
Someone was like trying to fight outside, and he was like trying to scare.
Oh, yeah, that's a little different.
And
I
he shot.
thought you were saying like somebody else was just opening their gun at like a different house.
No,
Oh,
no,
like
no,
that.
no.
That is-
That's crazy.
But we just had like this whole entire crew, all just like one by one, they just start dying. It was like, what the fuck is happening?
yeah.
We're all high school, so like we didn't really experience. It's like this is where you start experiencing that. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was also interesting too because like I was talking to a friend about this, and she's like, "Yeah, like Winter Park, like it's just cursed." I was like, "I think our friends were just drug addicts. Like not to be like
Yeah.
a dick, but it's like
Winter
it's like a lot of my
Park's
friends
cursed.
were drug. It's not a curse.
Yeah.
It's
They
like-
were all also like cool kids. They were all getting
Yeah, yeah.
fucked up the whole time and on motorcycles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it was bound. It's like it's the shit that your parents warn you about. Like if you get a bike, people fucking die on those things. Like I'm not kidding. And then like a year later, like 3 of our friends die on motorcycles.
I'm
You're like,
always
"God,
scared on
Jesus,
motorcycles, dude. I hate people who like call you. I mean, I only hate it because I am a pussy with that stuff. People are like, "You fucking pussy, you don't want to ride."
dude." No, you're a pussy because of all the other things.
yeah.
That's literally what Tony did to me. Tony called me a pussy for not riding his motorcycle, and then I tried it, and I almost crashed
It's
it.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Wait, Tony has a motorcycle?
Yeah, Tony's like a mini bike.
He does look like someone that have a mini bike.
Yeah.
Oh my god. We're talking Tony Wellens.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's fucking.
And he's like, "Oh, just driving around the Austin's parking lot." And it's like, as soon as I get on, I'm like, fucking up like the clutch and the brake. And I almost
Does he
fall.
have a keyboard act now?
Tony.
Oh, I think that was for Good Evening.
Was that
News.
just a
I
bit?
saw, yeah, I saw
okay.
the picture.
I was like, no way is this motherfucker setting up a
Oh,
keyboard.
that was fucking sick. I'm so on board with that.
because he has a leather jacket now too.
Like leather jacket. I was like, what is going on?
well, there's always it's always funny too because like when you hit the what's it called
the gas.
Motorcycles are either not on or they're going too fast. There's no like easing in. You know what I mean?
Let me ease in.
Literally.
I'll try to go so slow. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me. And then I was like fucking with a brake, and it was horrifying.
Yeah, I was in an ATV with my dad recently, and like we were both riding ATVs, and I was scared on that. But God, so much fucking fun riding an ATV.
Yeah.
It's a little safe. It feels safer because you got the 4 wheels.
You can still fuck yourself up.
Yeah, and you're hanging out with your Dominican homies, and you're doing wheelies.
Oh,
That's my life. I don't know what you guys been up to.
They
but
do love doing that.
We went to, I think
with a
it's
skull, like one of those masks. It's just a skull.
just assault rifles.
Yeah, just
no.
bumping Daddy Yankee.
I'm hanging out with the cartel.
Yeah.
We went to, I think it was Lake, is it Okeechobee? Is Okeechobee like a big like redneck place?
That's where they do the music festival, but I think outside's probably.
Okeechobee's the biggest lake in Florida, like the massive one.
I'm trying to remember. At some point, a place like that, me and my
called
brothers
Gulf, actually.
went, and we were driving. There's like sand dunes where we went.
Oh, dude, that is so
And
sick.
mud and shit. And my brother just in the back of his truck just put car seats in there. Just put them in there.
Oh, God.
And we're just sitting in the back of his truck, not strapped down. And he's just fucking going like 30, 40, just doing donuts around the back of this
shit.
like fucking hill and sand dunes. And we're just fucking like, holy fuck. And we like just getting thrown around.
Oh, it's
and
so
we're
sick.
all drunk. Everyone driving everything. It was
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah.
My brother said whenever, this is when he was like super young, he said he was driving by and they were drinking a cop rolled by and just tipped his hat.
Oh,
He did not give a fuck.
Florida,
he's
dude.
like, man, those boys, good for them.
He's
That's
like,
a good old
"Man,
time."
I'm on the fucking clock right now. I wish.
Don't be having no gay sex out there. Long as you keep that out of here, we're happy.
I'll fucking arrest you for that shit. See, my friend group is or just like two of the kids in my friend were into like drifting and shit. Like one of the
Dude, you know what? You strike me as a guy who would have. Now things have changed, and this would be cool. But maybe like a little anime-ish friends.
not really. It's
Really,
all
because
like
you said
frat
drifting,
boys.
and I just pictured you and Japanese guys.
So middle.
but I know BTS and all that's not Japanese.
The captain, right?
Yeah. I picture you with a bunch of dudes with like the leather Suzuki.
I
jackets.
wish that would be awesome. No, it's supposed to be gay frat guys.
Oh, yeah.
But one of them, he kind of strayed off from the group. He was like a stoner kid, but he's like he's one of my best friends, and his mom was loaded.
Yeah.
So he got into drifting, and then
With cum.
it was.
My cum.
You fuck my friend's mom, dude.
A lot of dick can come. You're right.
I know one speed.
On brand, baby.
And he got like a Subaru WRX and just souped it up. And you know, those are probably the most dangerous car for a teenager to have.
Yeah.
And he takes us all out, and we're drifting around Baldwin Park. Like, you know that fountain in the middle of the thing?
Oh,
We
shit.
go around it at like 3 p.m. And there's like
Oh my god.
Then we go to the elementary school parking lot. No, it was Glenridge Middle School. We go to Glenridge Middle School parking lot, and he tries to come around the corner and nails a curb, and the entire fucking axle just fucks up. The car's like leaking and shit.
Oh my
It's
god.
like you can't drive it away, so we had to
Yeah.
wait for like police and stuff.
And there's just clearly tire tracks all over
yeah,
the
and
grass.
this guy comes out. He's like, "My daughter was just walking around here 30 seconds ago. You guys could have hit her."
Oh,
and
there's
there's, like,
always some pussy.
Yeah, there's like
women.
4 teenagers sitting by like a totaled car.
Yeah. But yeah, my brother, I remember one time was driving his car like that, and some guy comes up. He goes, "Are you from around here?" He goes, "No, actually, yeah, I live a couple blocks away." He goes, "Yeah, well, you're gonna fucking kill us." My brother like thought he was gonna compliment him on how cool
Yeah,
the car was.
nice fucking drifting, bro.
Yeah. But people are never. I mean, I get cars are so dangerous.
Yeah.
Especially, and it's like other states, like they have an 18-year-old driver's license, which I mean, it kind of sucks. But it's like the dumbest people are fucking kids driving cars, and it's like Yeah, I've been in like 3 car accidents, and I mean side swiping and fender bender, like nothing like huge, but like I remember one time I was driving my dad's car trying to light a cigarette inside because I just smoke. I was such a piece of shit teenager. I would just like it was like a Range Rover. I would just like smoke cigs inside of it and like spray it with Ozium. I'd be like, it doesn't smell.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, Ozium works really well. That spray, like you really can't smell shit. And I didn't even think about it until like we hopped in the car. And my buddy Spencer, who just always this guy would always peer pressure you and stuff. He'd be like, dude, let's just smoke this pipe tobacco in your dad's car. And it was like the first time I drove
Pipe
it.
tobacco.
And I was like, this is gonna smell. He goes, now pop the
Spencer, a
windows."
Native American fellow?
No.
okay.
He was just doing. He's always 10 steps ahead of everybody. He's like, trust me, pipe tobacco, it'll be a thing. So, I mean,
Yeah.
it never caught on, but
Yeah, he's trying to peace pipe with you, dude. He's
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
He's trying to make friends.
yeah. But And then I was like, okay, I'll just drive. And then I was like, I guess I could just smoke in this car. I don't know why. I literally smoked in high school just because it was cool. Like, there was no, I was like, this would be sick if I played Motley Crue and just smoked cigarettes in my dad's car.
That is pretty
I
cool.
never really
That is
enjoyed
actually,
it, but I was
like,
like,
one of
dude,
the-
just driving a Range Rover to high school, throwing it, and then stepping it out. Especially because I like, sometimes I had like a cute female friend let me park at her house, and I'm like, dude, this would be so fucking sick.
Can't
Like,
stop my heart.
yeah. I would do that daily, bro. And then exams would be crazy too. I would just take a bunch of fucking Adderall and I'm just blaring like fucking rap and smoking. I'm like, it was, God, I got head in my dad's Range Rover. That my life has been so downhill since then. I was I'm never getting head in a Range Rover again.
That's so sick.
Wow.
fucking
Did you
coolest.
just admit to peaking in high school?
So hard. But that moment where I had sex in a nice hotel, I was like, this is
That
we're getting close to like I do still like baseline level cool stuff, like being in a strip club while T-Pain's playing and you throw hundreds. You're like, oh, this not hundreds but ones. You're like, it still feels, you know, you still feel cool when.
Yeah, I was trying to feel that so hard at the Sausage Castle, but I'm like,
Yeah,
I can't.
because people there are just harder than you.
Not even. They're just fucking grimier.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. One time there was a similar thing. This one girl licked my butthole in high school, and we're playing like
so casually say that.
we were playing like Mickey Avalon or something like that, and I was smoking cigarettes.
Is that the fucking
My dick.
Yeah, he does that.
What do you say when you
Yeah, it was like something like that, and I'm just
Are you getting your butthole licked?
not to that song.
the Hangover
but, like,
soundtrack.
this girl had like fishnets on, like thick eyelainer.
Dude, you're gonna make me so horny right now. Stop. You're gonna,
Bro, he's hard, dude.
yeah, I'm getting fucking. Oh, my penis.
Yeah, it doesn't look hard. But I remember just like them playing Mickey Avalon, me smoking cigarettes in the bag, and just being like, I don't give a fuck. Then later that night, the girl licked my butthole. And then I remember I tried to get her to like stop doing drugs, which is so funny. I was like, "You really like shouldn't do Xanax."
As like she's licking your butthole. Like, yeah, you should turn your life around.
Yeah, you just stop doing crack and just keep licking my ass.
Because like someone told me later that she was like doing Xanax, and I was like, I could save this girl who licked my asshole. And that just
I remember when I was in high school, there was like a handful of kids that like started doing coke, and it was just like stay the fuck away from them.
Yeah,
that's bad news. And you get to college, and it's just like, oh, everyone does coke.
yeah. It's like not even. I don't know a single life that's been ruined by cocaine. I know it does, but like
Nowadays, there's so many lives because of fentanyl, dog.
Oh yeah. But
It's just mixed in, bro.
Yeah, but that's like saying that. That's like saying like showers are dangerous because there's rape in them. It's like that doesn't. The shower's not the problem.
No, people don't. You can't accidentally get raped in your own shower.
Oh yeah, you can.
If you're by yourself,
On my Thanksgivings.
Isn't every rape an accidental rape?
well, you know what I mean. But like, you're not buying a shower and getting in there and be like, I'm getting raped. Like you're
That's
buying
true.
coke and then being like, oh wait, this. Oh fuck.
Yeah, I really can't get behind anybody who still does coke without test. It's crazy. It's like, why are you fucking not testing?
I mean, that's all of my friends.
Dude, just
my
fucking
friend,
test it. It's so
my
easy.
friend, I won't say what
Still
frat
never
he's
done
in,
it,
but
but I'm
he's in a
afraid.
frat at UF.
Okay, which one?
One of the many ones. I can't name it.
Okay.
And he said like at one point the president walked up to him and was like, dude, you need to stop doing so much coke every night.
Yeah.
Like when a frat president says that to you, you know you're doing way too much.
Because at that
coke.
point you're mining for fentanyl. It's like you're gonna catch it eventually. Like if you're doing
Yeah,
so much,
exactly.
the odds
You're
go up.
mining for fentanyl.
Yeah.
You're speed running.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah, but it's like that's what you're doing. It's like you do so much of it, you're gonna catch a little bit of fentanyl. Dude, I know
Yeah,
some guy who
yeah.
was doing that all the time, and he caught fentanyl and he lived. But it's like, dude, that's fucking crazy.
It's insane.
Oh, speaking of that, one of my friends who died, he told me the full story recently. He died. He's really religious now.
He told you?
Yeah, he came back.
Oh.
Like his heart stopped. So he died. This is a crazy.
Oh, I thought you were fucking with me right now. This is real.
no, I know
Okay.
2 people who've died.
I thought you were like, yeah, he's a ghost. Woo.
I was playing the Ouija board.
yeah. Because back on, dude, I got fucking pussy, bro. He what is it? Yeah, he did coke with fentanyl. Or no, he took Xanax with fentanyl in it. Died, and this is what his experience was. He explained it to me. He said that he was at a sandbar, and he said there was people in the water in the sandbar below the water, and there's people in like the sky, and there's like all these colors you've never seen before in your life. Like kind of the way people just. He said he's done DMT, but he said it felt definitely different than that. He said there was colors you've never seen before in your life, and he said that he felt like he was partially in the water with the dead people, and that's why he like now is like sober and all this crazy shit. And he's like, I felt like maybe I wanted
So
to be
he
out
went
of
to
the water.
purgatory is what he feels like.
Probably, yeah.
Because he
yeah.
said
Yeah.
there's a, like, that's where
I've also
you-
never nodded off on fentanyl. Maybe just nodding off on fentanyl feels like that.
Probably.
Because you do have like I've done I nodded off because I've never done like opiates really, but like I've done whippets to the point where you have hallucinations. Like a full out of body experience. I was in my girlfriend's place at the time. I was doing coke, doing whippets. I literally drifted above everybody, and I was on the roof, out of body, on the roof. I could feel the pebbles on her rooftop, and then I came all the way back down.
That's insane.
Yeah.
There's a Tampa comedian who he like used to do like heroin, and he died and came back, and he was like, yeah, I was in this like big black area, and there's a goop that was like pulling me in, and then I woke up.
Damn.
He's still kind of a shithead. It didn't really.
Yeah, dude, that's the sad part. I think heroin. It's one of those things that like I was trying to make this argument though. It's very funny that some of my friends have done heroin a couple times, and then there's other people who've sucked dick for heroin. So it's like it's very funny to be like, is it that addictive, or are you just that easy to suck dick? Because there's guys who do it and don't suck dick.
Yeah,
I've never met anyone who's just done it a couple times.
I know probably like
Six
people.
Blues is like heroin, right?
Yeah. But I know people have done actually smoked and snorted actual heroin, and they're like, yeah, no, I did it like 3 times. It wasn't for me because like some people get like sick and throw up, and they're like, But it's like
I feel like I might be one of those guys.
Who can do it?
You didn't like
who
heroin?
like because
You want to come on the pod next week? Do heroin?
Shut up. I've been prescribed a lot of pain pills.
Yeah.
For like my injuries, and I've never been able to finish it. I've like the most I ever took was like they recommend you like take like 2 pills every hour. I was like, this is my fucking knees killing me.
Yeah.
I remember I took like 4 pills in one I doubled it.
What were they?
Oxys. Like I got prescribed that shit, and I was like, dude, I don't even like this. It's just giving me a headache. My poops feel weird. I don't like this. I just stopped. I never got addicted.
It probably is one of those things. Like I do think that like the whole drug addict brain is a thing where there's some people with different dopamine levels,
for
and
sure.
then you do drugs and it feels way better for you. Because like, dude, I personally drinking like I fucking love the way it feels. But then some people like you don't really like drinking that much.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
I'll have a couple. I enjoy a few drinks, you know, but I remember just all through high school, college, I used to get fucked up every night.
Yeah.
I just kind of got it out of me.
Yeah.
I got really drunk, and I used to like start every night with what was it called? Either called like a home run or something. You basically you'd take a big you take a huge bong hit, you'd hold it in, you take a shot and chug a beer, and then exhale. And I'd be able to
just put me to sleep.
But I'd be able to do that and
Yeah.
just go out, and then drink the whole night, and then people would show up with like blunt. It was like.
That's insane.
Bro, I take 2 hits and I'm just like, am I fucking gay? Like I'm like nervous, you know?
Yeah.
I can't do it anymore.
I can't do anything that's down. That's why I don't smoke weed.
Just cocaine.
Just cocaine. Like alcohol, cocaine. That's why I drink so much caffeine. Like I have a bad caffeine problem.
Yeah.
Dude, your leg can't even sit still, dude.
I know. Well, that's always. But because in my mind, I got to be on all the time. I can't like.
Well, that's what I feel with like before podcasts. Like I used to like drink like a full Celsius and be vaping the whole time. And now my tonsils, like my tonsils are, I might probably have to get them taken out. My tonsils are like fucked up right now.
Damn.
Wait, from caffeine?
No. But from vaping, like you vape and then.
Oh, fuck.
Because like my tonsillitis, I got it on the last episode I did with you. The next day I got tonsillitis, and then it's from fucking hitting Jimmy's vape. Like it just irritated my throat a bunch. And then I was fine for like 4 weeks, and then I smoked a fucking joint, and then just immediately came back, and I was like, "Oh, this blows."
That sucks.
Damn, dude. Your tonsils are pussy, bro.
I used to
They
smoke
really are.
hookah like all the time, too.
That's like the worst for you.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't do like any drugs anymore. And I also worked at a college bar in the outside part where you're allowed to smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
So I would come home reeking of cigarettes, even though I didn't smoke.
Yeah.
I did a lot of horrendous shit to my body in college, and I was also addicted to pre-workout. I was taking it like 5 days a week.
Yeah. Well, my favorite shit is my buddy had a hookah by his pool, and the best is like day drinking and then hookahing by a pool. You're like, I don't give a fuck about anything.
That's so like Middle Eastern. Was your friend Middle Eastern?
No.
He was just laying by the pool.
Hookah just looked cool. So there's always like a guy in high school who got like a giant. Did you have a hookah?
And I was that guy in college. My buddy had it in high school. We used to go to his
Dude,
house
look at the
and
bitches
smoke.
over. We got a hookah.
Yeah, I got
My buddy
hookah.
who had the hookah, he would always he also sold too. So everyone would be at his house smoking hookah, smoking weed. It was cool as fuck. And one of the best stories I have is this fucking he's selling weed, so people are coming through, and there's only one chair left. And the chair is like one of those shitty white plastic ones, and one of the legs broke off, but we were able to set the chair back up to where it looked like it was normal.
No,
Oh, yeah.
And someone would come through to pick
His grandma
up.
sits down and dies.
What is this, a hookah?
Yeah. People would come through to pick up, and he'd be like, "Yo, we're about to start smoking. Have a seat."
Oh, That's
It's
a good
just
prank.
one by one, just people just eating shit.
Dude,
and we're all
getting pranked
high
by
out
your
of our
plug
minds.
is crazy.
That's fucking. He's like, yeah. What are you gonna not buy drugs from me?
Yeah,
You need it.
Getting pranked by your plug's, imagine like your plug's like, yo, sit down, and you sit, and it's like a whoopee cushion. Your plug's like, gotcha. Dude, I'm just trying to buy some fucking fentanyl, bro. Like, Jesus
Like-
Christ.
Selling the hardest drugs you can.
Yeah.
In a whoopee cushion.
I'm just trying to
Knock
buy
over
some
right there.
fucking opium.
Rubik's cube.
My cube.
Yeah, no, that. I didn't mean to touch your leg there.
No, I got a boner. I've already had a boner this whole fucking
Yeah, I think
episode.
this is the episode. It's not. It's no longer a comedy podcast. This is
The
this is.
horny,
I am
yeah.
Adam 22. This is a porn podcast now. People are
He
gonna,
does
people are
have
gonna
a
jerk off to
porn
this.
podcast.
Yes, it's hot.
I told you yesterday, you should write erotica. You talking about getting your asshole eaten by like a sexy lady in fucking
A Murphy bed.
on a
Yeah,
Murphy
I didn't
bed.
talk about that on here. Yeah, in Austin, Texas, I got my. That was so funny because I'm over here talking about tonsillitis, and Jimmy's like, "Yeah, maybe you shouldn't lick every girl's butthole that you hook up with." And I'm like, it's so hard to argue with them. Like, that's not how you get tonsillitis. But to
Yeah.
be fair, I do lick assholes.
Who doesn't? nowadays?
But yeah, I got my ass eaten on a Murphy bed in Austin, Texas, which belongs on a
Dude,
T-shirt.
that's Murphy's law, bro. That's Murphy's law.
Which belongs on a t-shirt.
Murphy's Law. There's a Murphy's bed in Austin, Texas. You're getting your ass eaten on it.
was it at her place or was this like a hostel? Just like
It felt like a
Oh.
hostage situation. When she started licking, I was like, I'll do whatever you say. But it was funny, too, because it's like all the girls I hook with, I'm just like, yo, I'm completely homeless. Like, I'm like, I live on Air Match. I don't know why I feel like I have to tell that information. I don't like lying to chicks. So, like,
It's the best.
yeah, I just don't. I feel
Dude, lying
weird.
to women is the coolest. Dude, here's the thing. I've been lying. Sorry to butt it on
No,
here.
no,
It's,
no.
it's quick. But every time I have a girl in my car, what I've been doing is every time a nice like foreign car or something passes me, I'll wave.
Yeah.
Like I know. like a Lamborghini will pass me. I'm in my Ford Focus just waving at like Mercedes and stuff.
what do you say? What do they say to you?
He's borrowing my car for the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But no, that is very funny. Does anybody get mad? That'd be very funny. They're like, fuck you, retard. Or something like that.
Who the fuck
I know what you're trying to do. He doesn't know me. He says to the woman.
Don't suck his dick. Don't suck his dick. But no, yeah, the woman that she had, and I texted the next day. I designed a T-shirt that said, "I got my ass eaten on a Murphy bed in Austin, Texas." She's like, "Please make this. I want to give it to my
That's
friends."
really. I'll buy one of those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's really good.
I want
But
to
it-
give.
but
She said, "I want to give it to my friends."
Yeah,
She wants to tell her friends she ate a stranger's asshole on her bed.
yeah.
It's kind of a
Incredible.
flex.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things too, where it's like, it is. I am so appreciative when somebody licks my ass because it's such a kind thing. It's like literally, it's like the same as like baking somebody cookies. It's a very nice thing. to do.
Yeah.
Very different.
It's different, but it's the same. It's the
same
same sweetness
ingredients.
your grandma does when she puts the little chocolate chips inside the cookies and presses them down. That's the same as a woman licking your asshole. It's
Why?
that
Because
same.
there's chocolate chips involved.
Yeah. It's,
It's nice and warm.
yeah, it's warm. Dude, I was saying this. A woman grabbed my ass cheek the other night with her bare palm on my bare ass, and I was like, "This feels like my dad being
Whoa.
proud of me." They're totally different things.
Yeah.
They're totally different things.
I've
but-
gotten head before where she like puts her hands on both my ass cheeks.
Yeah.
and that kind of rules.
Dude, there's this warm feeling inside that feels like you just won like a football game or something. I don't know how to describe it, but it's the same feeling.
You find if a girl smacks your ass during sex?
I don't like a smack, but like a nice,
like
warm
you're doing
touch.
good. Like
yeah,
you
like a
know.
pat on the back.
I don't like the smack. I don't mind if they like grab. That's fine.
Yeah.
But if she's like, yeah, I'm like,
no.
oh, fuck no.
Stop.
It is so funny too, just Jimmy's argument, because I'm like, I've licked buttholes, I've had women spit in my mouth, just like the most insane shit.
You're a
shouldn't.
spit in your mouth guy?
You
I've
shouldn't-
never had like
you shouldn't be
loogie or
doing
just
this.
like a normal.
Normal spit, but it's like you shouldn't be
pooey.
doing. And for me to be like, why do I keep getting tonsillitis? I'm like, these are gross things.
Wait, so do you ask for it, or is it just
yeah, I
happen?
asked for it, yeah.
And after you ask for it, what if she starts like cocking like?
Yeah, then I'm out.
They're like, yo, stop.
Because I'm like, this is disgusting. I thought you loved me.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, I'm in a weird part of my life too. There's a lot of people that are like, I think you're just distracting yourself. I'm like, absolutely. Yeah, I'm
yeah.
clearly going through a very hard breakup. And I'm like, I'm just burying my depression deep in pussy, like loading a musket. Like, that's just what it is. But
It's eventually gonna just fucking take off Lincoln's head.
Yeah. You'd only get your asshole licked on so many Murphy beds.
Yeah, dude.
But it's it is a tough thing, and I was telling you I was really worried talking about stuff because I really do want to be respectful to my ex, and but I'm like I also got to just be a comic. You got to just talk about the shit that's going on in your life. Like I genuinely, it sounds really fucking weird, but I want like my great grandkids to be having like a really hard day where they're going through like a breakup, and then they listen to this like, oh geez, my great grandfather was a fucking psycho.
Yeah,
but they're like that's what his life was. This is what it is.
He conceived us on that Murphy.
Yeah, that girl, she had what's it called now? She had a Diva cup in her pussy. It's supposed to like collect the blood, which I took a blue chew. I was like, this is too much, but I was like, we can work with this. I was like, I'll make this happen.
I'm already hard.
Yeah. But I think this is enough of the sexual adventures of Michael Good.
A Murphy cup. That's not a Murphy cup. What's it called? Diva cup?
Yeah.
I just call it God's shot glass, dude. Or
You want them stem cells or what, brother?
The old Dracula shot glass. There we go. That's a better one.
I think we're about to wrap up. That's an hour, right?
It's an hour and 4 minutes and 34, 35, 36.
All right. Let's wrap it up. What do you guys want to promote?
Nothing.
You go first.
Just Jake Ricca. Look me up on YouTube, IG, all that shit. JakerIcca.
You can find me on any social media, Captain.Wright, Captain.WRIGHT. I have a podcast called Lore Lando, Lore Lando, Lando.
Perfect. Michael Good Comedy on Instagram. The older episodes of Morning Good are on Spotify and Apple. The newer ones are up on here. Next week's episode, wait, never mind. Everything's going to be on time. Everything's going to be great. Thank you for listening. Once again, Michael Good Comedy on Instagram. And thank you guys.
Yay.